Hey guys.
That's not my better.
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna be doing 10 minutes on the mini stepper and then 5 minutes on the stepper. So, oh, I can't even see it. Can't even see what I'm doing. I like that though. Alright, so 10 minutes on the vibration plate, and then we're gonna do 5 minutes stepping because I'm having some nerve pain. Background vibes are provided by my mix. It's playing in the background. And I'm gonna start this. You'll probably hear the vibration. I've pinned what we're currently doing. I'm Sinquanta Cox-Smith of Cox-Smith.com. Smile for me. And today I'm trying something different. I wanna go live a little bit more on YouTube. So that first like 2 minutes was probably super chaotic. Next time it won't be. But I want to be able to do this at least weekly. So whenever I do it, I'm gonna do 10 or 15 minutes exercise, and then however amount of time writing sprints or talking about books, or just the body doubling and focusing, and then we'll just do some yapping at the end. So I'm gonna turn on the vibration plate. I've had this for about maybe 5 months now. Pinned on the screen what we're currently doing. If you're just coming in, say hi. Let me know you're in the chat. Got some background music for your workout. When this shuts off, that's 10 minutes. We're gonna do 5 minutes on the stepper. And I'm gonna try to do this weekly. If you're coming in on the replay, say hi. Let me know if you're new to my channel. Let me know, why did you subscribe? Is it because of the book business, my books, writing, or is it the fitness stepper motivation books that you guys found? Sir, I'm working. I gotta do this so I can afford your dog food. You barking at me? Hey, hello. Say hi if you're coming in. I might have to get off and let the dog out, which is not gonna make sense because he's just gonna quickly. Oh, he's a chihuahua. He's outside now. Alright, so back on the vibration plate, and I'm sure he will be back in like 2 minutes. He may follow me over here. Might be able to catch a glimpse of him. Ooh, a golden and a husky. Cool. So, did you get snow where you were at, and did your husky like it? Don't forget to heart the screen. We're doing 10 minutes on the vibration plate, 5 minutes on the stepper. And I love these pants. They're so comfy. They're not tight, they're loose. Loves the snow. Trying to move my body, bend my knees a little bit. Get all the blood flowing. This was a good gadget that I picked up from TikTok shop to add to my workout stuff because it helps with blood flow and circulation. It helps for when you're overwhelmed and you need to just feel some waves through your body. Let's see how much time we're on. He must be, I think, about 5 minutes on the vibration plate. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that. Today's goal is to get 1 super. I think it's pinned. And I will name a character after you in my next book or work that I publish. If I'm still writing it. So it might be like not the next release, but whatever release that I do. All right, bye. Thank you for stopping by. Just one song on the playlist that I love. I may make a new one. All right, y'all, we got about 4 minutes left on the stepper. All right, we got about 1 minute left on the vibration plate, and then I'm going to transition out to the stepper. There's a dog at the door. Almost a good time to transition. He's barking at me. All right, let me try to finish my 10 minutes. Well, not 10 minutes. It should be like a minute left now. And then I'm gonna try to transition to the stepper. If my leg allows me to. And with this, you can step in closer, or you can step out farther for a more like earthquake shake. I think we're almost getting to the countdown. Yep, we're at 53 seconds. And then I'll switch the vibration plate out to the mini stepper. Oh. 24 seconds, 20 seconds. Almost there. Alright. Get off this. Let me try to get this step over here. And we're going to do 5 minutes on the stepper. If I can make it through. We'll see. And then we'll do a riding sprint. Alright, where we at? Hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes. Y'all, I might not make it. It's gonna be slow. I think I'm gonna have to start my riding sprint early. I don't think I'm gonna make it through that today. Alright, so we're gonna transition because my legs don't hurt. All right, so we're gonna skip the 5 minutes. And we're gonna go in the riding sprint. It's fine, because we at almost 10:15 anyway. And I wanna stay on track. All right, so we are doing riding sprints. Maybe 15 minutes. working on editing book 3 of the Journeys of the Heart series, re-release special edition. So I'm just going to be reading through one of my chapters and then possibly adding something or taking something out. Well, I just took the table out. And if you see this special edition with the foil, it's my anniversary copy that I may release one day, but it has the sprayed edges, it has the bookmark, and then I was just playing around with an inside cover because I wanted to see what it felt like, but I would probably accept fan art for the inside, and the pages that are colored in here are like almost just like the cover. But I thought it would be nice to give myself an anniversary special edition copy with the silver foil here, and then the little hearts on the back are silver foil and sprayed edges. I love it, so cute. But right now I'm just focused on re-releasing the entire series. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little work.
원해서 ChatGPT.
Dawn Power Suns traps, locks, and removes 99% of grease.
It's the better grease getter. It started with a few strands, then a few more, and then it was everywhere, except where it belonged.
Hello, say hi. If you in the chat, I'm editing a chapter in book 3 of the Journeys of the Heart series. And then we'll chit chat. So if you have any questions between now and let's see, the next 10 minutes, drop it in the comment section. And then we'll chat about it. So I am trying to add some new products Okay, so give me a few minutes and I'll go ahead and start answering questions in about 5 minutes. So thanks for dropping the question. So what I'm about to pin to my channel are some new stickers. So if you're like a Kindle reader or you just like to decorate your laptop, my shop, Coins and Connections, is hosted on a variety of print-on-demand sites. Like we've been locked in for years, and I don't know if I'll ever want to go back to Shopify for real. But I just took some of my popular designs and made it into book design. So the first one I'm going to pin, it says, I'm finishing a book, I'm always busy. And that comes from my best-selling t-shirt. I'm building a brand, I'm always busy. So, and then I had another shirt that I love that says, some of this shit you just can't teach. So I wanted this to kind of focus on reading and writing. So it says, some of us learned that the hard way. And that's like me, republishing this book 3 times. And then I created this cute one about Moesha. Let me see, can y'all see it? Maybe I want to go back to the first one because I didn't know if I pinned one, all of them disappeared. So I'm going to keep the one that says, I'm finishing a book, I'm always busy. And that's going to be the one I just feature on here. And I think I just pinned it, if I didn't. Can you see it? All right. The wind is blowing outside. My. All right, so I'm going to finish editing this chapter and then we'll chat. And while y'all, if there's anybody else in here, let me know what type of books do you like. I don't know why the chat disappeared. Then Eric was, oh, I was about to read that out loud. Sorry. Yeah, I can't hear that yet. And also, if you're watching on the replay, I know that person did ask me what the book was about. There is an audio prologue on my channel as well that you can watch under videos. I don't know if I can probably just go in and tag it and put it in the comments for y'all. But I really need to finish this chapter too. It's one of my big goals for today, to wrap up some things. So I'm gonna go to the audio prologue and get the link, and I'm gonna pin that in the live stream. And that's book 1 in the series. All right, so I'm gonna finish this chapter, y'all. I'm gonna finish this chapter. Let me be quiet. I'm gonna just finish this chapter and we can start chit-chatting. If you got any questions, leave them down below, please. Because I'm ready to yap. That didn't make sense. I have to take that out. Nothing happens when the girls go against their friend for their man. Nothing.
She saw the difference and picked the real deal. It's got to be tied.
Oh, this chapter long, y'all. I'm gonna have to okay. So this person asks what the book is about. So let me move this out the way.
So this is your car, yeah. I asked, how much do you pay this guy?
So
Sure, you can call these pieces of
Journeys of the Heart is about 6 high school friends who meet up after a few years after they graduated, you know, started living life, going to college, joining the military, chasing their dreams. They're meeting back in Turks. See that blue water? They're meeting back in Turks and they are getting back together. They're getting the game back together. And when I first wrote this book in 2014, a lot of people was like, oh my gosh, Girls Trips is like your book. And I was like, well, too bad my book was here first. But nonetheless, that's how it happened. 6 friends, Turks and Caicos, 1 week, endless possibilities. A whole lot can happen. So check it out. They will cover everything from relationships to sexual assault to dating, one-night stands, pregnancy, instant motherhood, and what's another one? Coming out. So there is a good mix of different themes and tropes into Journeys of Heart. So I say that because I feel like when I released in 2014, the research plot wasn't like, we weren't talking about tropes the way people are now. Like, y'all are head bent on it. Like, it just has to make sense. And I feel like at some part that has taken the fun out of creativity and writing. When I wrote this book early 2011-ish, and then published it in 2014, I had no idea what a trope was, really what a genre was. I didn't know that I had like a melting pot of all these wonderful different stories and ideas into one book. But I did understand that after that, I needed to take this to the next level. Let me go ahead and put that we're yapping now. Yapping, and listen to the audio prologue of Journeys of the Heart. And y'all, I love the book so much, I created a single for the book. So the book has a single, and one of the characters in the book name is Lily, and she moved to LA from after high school to chase her dream. And after she chased her dream, she got nominated for a Grammy. She signed to LA Reid. Obviously, it's fictional, but anyways. And like, this is another reason I really love this book, is because, again, I had no clue about world building. I had no clue about like building universes. I was such an amateur. And I have learned so much in the last 11 years about writing. Just about so much stuff. So all of that has just taught me to grow in what I already do. I like creating stories. I like leaving cliffhangers, things like that. So let me give y'all a breakdown of what happened. So Mary discovers that one perfect night can change everything. Sally learns that healing is possible with the right support system. Katie questions whether her perfectly planned life is the one she actually wants. Rebecca finds the strength to leave authentically. And Gina embraces an unexpected path to motherhood. Lily realizes that sometimes dreams come in different packages than you imagine. So it's basically saying some friendships are just about shared history, others about chosen family who help you write your next chapter. A stunning debut about the transformation power of female friendship and the courage it takes to become who you're meant to be. So that is what Journeys of the Heart is. 6 friends, 1 trip, 7 days, a whole lot of drama. You know, once you catch up with your good girlfriend, and maybe y'all just have that type of friendship where y'all talk every now and then. And when you catch up, you really get to spilling the beans when the drink is involved, when your charcuterie board is there. You know, all the gossip happens. So the walls start to break down and everybody starts to reveal what they might have been holding into, because sometimes in that friend group, everyone is a strong friend, and you get that phone call and you're like, hey, I'm fine, everybody's fine, everything's fine. But when you go on a trip and the drinks start flowing, nothing is fine. And then some people get a little bit too loose, end up pregnant. Some people get drunk and end up in it happens. It's a great vacation. And then let me show y'all the other book that kind of thrust me into romance. So that is my first romance book, The Weekend. When did I release The Weekend? Jeez, it was a while ago. I think it was like 2018. I feel like I was in Kansas. So somewhere before 2017. And The Weekend is my first push. Oh my gosh, my battery at 5%. My first push into romance. Let me just put the charger. Y'all give me a second. All right. There we go. All right, so like I said, The Weekend was my first intro to romance, and this was about Solana. She's a 30-year-old associate producer at one of New York's biggest networks. She is passionate about her work life, and her best friend, Aliki, would always tell her that she needed more time for love in her life. She hadn't hoped for love, but it wasn't until she met Chris Calloway, a Jamaican native who was fighting for equal rights at Delta Airlines. A night out on the town gave Chris the right amount of time to occupy some space in Solana's heart, but after Chris experiences tragedy in his family and finds himself back in the same arms of an old flame, it threatens the early relationship that he started with Solana. A surprise guest and an unexpected ending made Chris quickly decide if he should continue to find a way back into Solana's heart or accept defeat. Solana's strong will wouldn't allow her to forgive so easily. So that's until The Weekend happened. So go ahead, get that quick read. It is about 170 pages. And it has like a little sneak peek of all the books that I have now. These are old covers, so I'll probably have to update the inside of this book cover with all the new special edition covers as well. And then because I didn't change my podcast cover as well. So I have a podcast as well. And if you're like, girl, we know you for print on demand. We didn't know you were an author. We know you for the mini stepper. We didn't know you wrote books. That's okay. Just go to www.sinquantacoxsmith.com and you can be just thrown into the world of everything that books, business, and BS stands for. Because the BS is lifestyle, and that's the gardening, and that's the cooking and the fitness part. And I run my channel kind of like quarters and seasons, right? I have a rest season, and it can come anytime in the year. And then the other 3 times is what I focus on is the pillars of my business. So right now I'm kind of just into more the book pillar. And then if you see me uploading behind the scenes stuff or uploading more or being active more, I'm thrusting and sharing myself of the business side of things. And the biggest example that I can give you guys right now, if you've been following me a long time when it comes to business and print on demand, kind of what I was talking about earlier, how I said that I took one of my most famous designs from my Coins and Connections business and I decided to change it into a sticker that is now in the theme of what I'm focusing on is books, reading, writing, being an author. So I'm building a brand, I'm always busy, to I'm writing a book or I'm finishing a book, I'm always busy. And finishing the book could be finishing writing the book or finish reading the book. But I was able to take that famous or that most popular design from work I've done 7 years ago and flip it into what my focus on the pillar in my channel right now is books. I didn't have to do a lot of work. The audience is already there. I'm just reworking what is already working for me. And it might have taken me years to understand this, but I go into everything setting it up as a foundation to continue forever. So when I was teaching and consulting, I would consistently tell you guys, so what if you think you can't sell? Whatever you do, start it and create it like a brand. Build the entire brand and stick with that. And Coins and Connections fall under everything. Right now, Coins and Connections is registered, so I'm using it as my publishing company. I'm using it as to make sure that everything kind of stays in that window. The income that comes from books, income that might come from TikTok or Facebook, income that comes from YouTube. It's all under Coins and Connections. Whether you don't make enough money right now to have it as a, let's see, you might not have it right now to have it as a business versus a hobby, but if you listened and if you are like used to just kind of doing what you need to do, find that idea, that niche or whatever, hone in on it, go back to your notes or things that maybe you've seen before, and get on that print on demand site. TeePublic, Amazon, Redbubble, Etsy, Society6, Zazzle. There's so many of them, and you can sell what you like. So let me see if we got any comments. Right now we just chatting. I'll be here like 2 more minutes maybe, and then I'm gonna go. This time I think I'll leave the replay on, and then I'll let y'all decide, is this something that I should do more often? And if I do start it, are y'all gonna show up? And is this a good time and day? All right, guys, so that is pretty much it I have for you guys. If you want to watch the replay, if you hear from the replay, type replay so I know you're watching. If you have any additional questions, drop it on the video. Again, the Weekend Journeys of the Heart series, book 1 through 4 is on Amazon. Journeys of the Heart is live, ebook paperback. So is New Birth, New Life, ebook paperback. Life of a Star Before the Fame, which is book 3, and Holiday Reunion are both on pre-order on Amazon. And I'll be uploading another language for the first book as well. If I decide to do signed paperback copies, I'll let you guys know, and I'll update that on my website as well. But again, thanks for chatting with me for about 15 minutes, and I will see you guys next time. Until next time. I love you more than I love this video.